Hey guys, welcome to Hashtag Shout, episode number 18. It's a weekly debate/discussion show where we bring you news of entertainment, news of the controversial, news of the downright...
Oh, what a great way to start the show.
News of the downright weird, of course, tweets of the week, and much, much more.
Indubitably.
Allow me to introduce you to the cast. He is the founder of the show. He is the pirate pip, the suited up Sith, none other than the Lone Walker One. Adam Caulfield, how you doing?
I am very good, thank you. How are you today, my friend?
Not too bad, actually. Obviously, you've got a lot of apps you want to discuss today on the show.
People sometimes question, like when I meet them in person, what I do to start the show. And the thing I do before the start of the show is I take my time and do nothing. But when I'm not doing nothing,
we know.
When I'm not doing nothing, I'm actually looking up random stuff to do the show. So today we have random apps that I found that I reckon we should all
Seriously, what the fuck is that?
Geek, that's
also,
an iPhone.
Also on the show,
I love
he is
you,
the patron.
I hope you know that.
The patron saint, the socially awkward, the dictator of DC, the master of Marvel. He is none other than His Royal Highness, the Geek King. How you doing, Geek King?
I'm good, but what the fuck is that?
Okay, what the shit?
What is that?
Right, let me have a look at this. Okay, it kind of looks like some kind of odd amalgamation of Wolverine thing and the Beelzebub from Tenacious D.
It's from the X-Men's Battle of the Atom that's coming out, right? It's one of the cover items.
It's like
half Beast, half Wendigo, half Wolverine, half Beelzebub. Like you say, Beelzebub.
It's like what happened was Wolverine, Beast, and Etrigan from DC had a threesome, and they had a kid.
Nice put.
So, shall we kick off as we normally do with the only regular segment we really have? Geek, please lead
entertainment news.
No. Geek, please lead us into first segment.
Tweets of the week.
Charming.
Tell you what, I'll do it myself. It's time for the tweets of the week. I do have very bony shins. Thank you very much, Geek. That tickles. Please stop. Now then.
Supposed to tickle.
Stop. We begin with @RealDDP, who simply tweets hashtag self high five.
Yep.
We will all now high five if we wish. We then move to @Joss Whedon. Every time I hear someone complain about the liberal Hollywood agenda, I think they're on to us. Quick, to the lib pods. We then move to @ROH Delirious, who tweets 01110010011001100110011001. 011011010101010101010 sorry 00100000001101101 sorry 0110010011001100110011001100110.
I got delirious. There are children on fucking Twitter, man.
Which for anyone
disgusting.
Here's the deal. If you want to go and convert that to binary, convert from binary, fair dues to you. If you want to do that, don't. if you don't want to do that, I suggest plugging your ears for a quick second while I tell you what it means. Stephen, that equates to you. Just plug your ears for a brief second.
No, I'm...
Okay. If you don't want to know what it means, you want to go find out for yourself. It's part of a mystical adventure.
They got it! Just tell us!
You don't dunk your whisper bar.
You can if you want. It stands for Egyptian mysteries.
I have whisper bar, yes.
What that means, I'll never understand. And we finish this week's tweets of the week with Geek's personal favourite. @Biggie Langston. A response to @KnowItAllSmark. When's Biggie Langston merchandise coming out? He responds, who knows? Is there even a real market for it? Would you rock a onesie?
Oh yeah.
Gentlemen,
not on this show you
won't. Oh yeah.
Not on this show you won't.
Those, imagine with Biggie's onesie, I could rock in it like a hammock. If I stepped over the tweets. The point is, those were my tweets of the week.
The first thing we've got to really kick off with, following the tweets of the week there, we've got to talk about E3. No, we've got to talk about E3.
Comics!
Yeah. E3, wow. Okay. First of all, I've pulled up IGN's page here. What are you doing, Geek?
I'm hiding from the bombshell to not be dropped.
Okay.
But we gotta get up, come on, drop the bombshells. Get up.
Right. So basically, the Xbox One was announced that would be launched November 2013.
Yes.
And in the United States would cost $499.
That is $500.
Could be worse, it could be $1 million.
Might as well be.
They also announced the end of Microsoft Points, which have been replaced by actual currency. Microsoft also announced a redesigned Xbox 360, available in stores immediately, which looks similar to the Xbox One.
Oh yeah, because that's not going to mess up people trying to...
Big games that were announced: Halo for the Xbox One, Titanfall, Killer Instinct, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and Battlefield 4 DLC available first on Xbox One. So, $499 for the fucking Xbox One. In contrast, Sony E3.
Sony, you basically came out of this looking like the shining Lord Gabriel.
The price of the PlayStation 4, $399 in the United States. The PlayStation 4 used game strategy was also discussed, and Sony announced that there would be no DRM or protection on used PS4 games.
But as we all know, it only takes one bottle of Buttercup to treat any kind of
But Sony also announced that the PlayStation Plus subscription membership is now required for online gaming.
Yeah.
So, big games announced. Big one, Kingdom Hearts 3.
That went fucking nuts.
Final Fantasy 15,
Yep.
which I watched the preview of.
What do you reckon then, dude? You're a Final Fantasy guy?
I'm really interested in this one because I watched the other ones going, oh dear fucking god, Final Fantasy 15, it's on a different direction.
Me and Final Fantasy kind of...
It's on a different direction, and I like that idea. And frankly, it seems to be like a new battle system. Obviously, I don't know any of the story, but it looks interesting enough to be warranted my attention. I doubt I'll be getting a PS4 anytime soon, although with the price of the PS3 rapidly dropped to what it used to be. I think it's like 130 quid or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I have to admit, Sony have converted me because I was an Xbox guy. Now PS.
Welcome to the family.
The thing is, though, I actually got into a conversation with a friend of mine about this, and they said you were an Xbox guy. I was like, yeah. They went, oh, I'll shake my head because Nintendo and Sony were much better. Now here's the thing about me. You have to understand.
Yeah, Nintendo did a fucking drop.
You have to understand about me is I don't like Nintendo. I mean, don't get me wrong, nostalgia and all that jazz. Woo, go Nintendo, yay. But I'm also not one of the guys who's elitist about innovation. My problem with Nintendo stemmed to the fact that they released the same game like 500,000 times.
Yeah,
I mean,
if I was going to go to Argos or something like that, Argos for a 12 gigabyte hard drive, obviously you get different hard drive. It'd be like 100. It's 140 odd quid. For like 500 gigabytes, like 240 odd. So obviously it's your hard drive that really is going to dictate the price you're going to pay. I'm trying to think of like, let's say, what's Granger Games?
Yeah.
Go to their I'm going to go to their websites. Granger Games. So obviously they're probably the favourite store, definitely for consoles because they're a decent company.
And cheap, in fact, sponsor us.
I wish they sponsored us. But yeah, if I want to Granger Games, I get a PS3, 500 gigabyte console for $208.99 new or $189.99 used, compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, if I had the money, the first thing I'd do is I would go out and buy myself I'd buy us a PS3.
I mean,
but it's like
I understand the whole playing online thing, right? I understand playing online, you pay a subscription. Well, yes, makes sense. You know what I mean?
But PS3, actually, you don't.
Yeah,
PS4. PS3, it's free online unless you go to PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, but it says PlayStation Plus subscription membership is now required for online gaming.
Yeah, I'm saying for the
Here's the
PlayStation
thing,
4.
I'm not even that big a fan of online gaming, so
I don't think it's just for the PS4. I think it's overall.
No, the PS3's fine in a minute, because otherwise they would send me a message saying you owe me money.
Yeah. Again,
So
I reckon
Yeah, but they haven't announced when that's going to take place.
the thing about PS3s is I didn't want one when it came out because at the
I think it's
time...
just PS4.
I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, at the time when it came out, my first reaction was I looked at the... I compared the price and the exclusive games and all that.
Well, the thing is, PS3 had better graphics and all that when it came out, and that was its selling point. But the Xbox 360 at the time was going, well, we don't have to worry about that shit. We've got a decent system setup.
Yeah, Xbox 360.
PlayStation 3 was plagued with the yellow light error.
I know about
where
that.
it would die. Yeah, but a lot of people did.
No, I'm a Gen. I'm lucky. I'm a Gen 1 guy of PS3.
Yeah.
And my PS3 is only just starting to show any problems with the fans.
Yeah.
The thing about me, though, is like when it came out, the first thing I had to pay attention to was the price difference because it was the kind of thing of as much as I may have wanted PS3 at the time, it was like.
But you remember when the PS3 first came out, the price difference in games for the Xbox, it's like take a wrestling game. A wrestling game might as well have been double what you would pay for an Xbox. So now that isn't the case anymore. Other games that were announced: Infamous, Second Son, Killzone, Shadowfall, The Order.
It looks amazing, that Killzone. I'm not a Killzone guy, but it does look pretty fucking mad.
The Order 1886 and Mad Max.
Yeah, which is based on the Mel Gibson movie franchise, Mad Max.
Right, now, as for Nintendo, they didn't hold a major press conference at E3 2013. Instead, pre-recorded Nintendo Direct broadcasts were issued during E3, according to a set schedule. They didn't have a new console, but they announced some major games.
They went nuts.
I'll go backwards on the list that IGN have given. The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, which is obviously a new Zelda to set World of Mad.
Donkey Kong: Tropical Freeze.
New Donkey Kong, apparently it's much. I was hearing off people today who played the demo.
Yeah.
And pardon me. They were saying that Donkey they didn't have this much fun playing the last Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Super Mario 3D World.
New Super Mario, people are happy with that.
Mario Kart 8.
Which everyone really loves the Mario Kart game. It's one of those fun ones you get a few minutes around.
And the big one, Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS.
Yeah, and of course they have new characters in Super Smash Bros. This year. They have Mega Man.
Yeah.
From obviously the Mega Man franchise.
Yeah.
The Villager from the Animal Crossing franchise.
Yeah, I believe it's Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and the Wii Fit woman from Wii Fit.
Yeah. Again, no wrong. I like the fact that Nintendo have basically gone, we're not going to invest a feck ton of money in new consoles when we should.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm sitting there going like, I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they've gone the direction they did.
Here's my problem.
Yeah.
I'd have to get 3 consoles. I have to get 3. I have to get a PS4 because yes,
right.
That's just basically. I've seen it. I'm a Sony guy. Yes. Everything I wanted, and a bit more. I don't mind playing online. I don't mind paying for online because I get a lot of DLC. You just don't, because the games you get don't generally require DLC.
Personally, for me, I'm pissed off that there's not more PC gaming out there, which isn't multiplayer, online, WoW, LOL stuff.
Yeah. I now have to get a Wii U for Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart because I am a sucker for that sort of stuff. I couldn't care about any other game. I literally only got my Wii for Mario, for the Mario games, and then didn't even buy the solo Mario. I had it for Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart Wii, I believe it was called. I got it for the sports games and that to play with the family and that.
Yeah.
And I got it for Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got them all day release and I was happy with that, right? And that's pretty much, and then I saw a few innovations on some of the games that I thought was pretty cool, like the Madden games. I had some of, actually flipped it for a throw and stuff like that. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Initially.
And
then I'm going to have to get a 3DS.
Right. Oh yeah, of course.
And we'll get to that in a minute.
This is just a little addition of Adam Rant. In the terms of console gaming, and I'm curious about this because I'm pausing Minecraft, but
that's something that Xbox announced as well.
Yes.
For Xbox One, the new Minecraft is going to come out for it as well.
Yeah, is it? I liked Xbox 360 when it came out, as I said, because it was for what it cost, it did its job. It was relatively cheap, had loads of good games, played like a child.
However, you didn't talk to the glass.
It was relatively cheap and played at a charm.
Thank you.
The PS3 when it came out was kind of like it's the smart TV or the iPod Touch. When it came out, there was loads of buzz about it. Everyone kind of wanted one, and it was very expensive because it was such an innovation.
I was lucky. Do you know why? I got off with Dad's mate.
I think the problem was the hype caused a lot of issue for people. The hype put a lot of people because the hype was what contributed to the cost.
Well, that's what happened to them.
Yeah.
I mean, for the PS3, I got mine. I was lucky. I got mine for about $450.
Mm-hmm.
But that was console, 2 controllers, 5 games, and a Blu-ray.
Yeah. And then
basically, it was the equivalent of like 500 to 550 worth.
For me, I'm not willing to pay £100 plus for anything I'm not going to use more than 5 times in a year.
Yeah.
If I'm not using it at least once a month.
I use the PS3 every year.
And then we got to the Wii. Now, the Wii in our house was bought by our mother.
Yes.
And it was bought for Wii Fit and Wii Sport and all that jazz. And it was basically...
At first, we played the shit out of it.
Oh, we did when we first got it.
Oh, yeah, we do as well, yeah.
But my problem with the Wii boils down to the fact that, firstly, the controls are terrible. Like, it took them months and months to bring out the Wii Motion Plus to make the controller actually do its damn job. And even then, it didn't do it.
I didn't have that problem. Maybe you're just shit.
No, I mean, I am... I'm not necessarily the best gamer in the world.
No, I didn't have that problem with Wii games.
We had a lot of issues with the calibration as to the
Smile.
it
was a joke. Smile.
We had a lot. We did actually have a lot of issues with the calibration. It was like, for instance, like we'd play baseball and we'd swing. And like, what the fuck? The guy wouldn't swing until we moved our arm back.
Right.
What the fuck? It was like we were trying. Okay, maybe if we stood the other way and like do it the reverse, but nothing would get. It finally did work. But the thing is, the game that I played the most often was SingStar with my friends to bring it around.
Yeah,
that was the game. That and bowling.
And then
I completed Guitar Hero and I lent that off someone.
Yeah,
Guitar not.
And then we got to the Nintendo DS. Now I admit I own a Nintendo DS. I mean, I've lost it, but I still own it somewhere. Now I own a Nintendo DS because when it came out, again, it was something like, this cool thing to have, and the games looked awesome.
Yeah,
and it was. I just kind of got lost because they kept bringing out new Pokemon and I just got lost and I stopped playing it because I moved on to the Xbox. When I heard the 3DS, that's when I just kind of gave up on Nintendo.
The 3DS actually isn't that bad. I've played it, and I played the 3D on it, and it's not what it's not going to come soon that year. It's basically what you get from when you look at a 3D cover of a DVD or something like that.
Yeah.
You'd say that, but it's pretty cool. It's actually not that bad.
I actually played a few games on the 3DS, and again, it was an alright. It was.
I played what was it? Street Fighter. That was fucking. I mean, and it looked like the PlayStation. It was pretty fucking cool.
The thing is, I have a lot of friends that have said, and I wouldn't name them, but we already know that twice. They pretty much said that I was a snob when it came to games because they looked at me and said, "Well, no, I don't own a Nintendo 3DS, and I wouldn't buy one. I wouldn't buy a Wii thing." They're like, "Oh, you're a snob." No, here's the reason why. When I was a kid, I had Sega Mega Drive. Right. I had the Amstrad PC, which is done tape, and then also upgraded to another computer. I had a fuck ton of PC games.
Yeah.
I had the Game Boy, then I had the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, same here.
And
Advanced as well.
Yeah, and then I got the PS1, got a PS2.
Yeah.
They got an Xbox 360 because we got an Xbox 360 before we got an Xbox.
Why did you go back and get an Xbox?
We haven't actually owned an Xbox.
We've never had an Xbox.
So you said the way you said that there sounded like you went and got one.
Yeah.
The only time we ever got to play on the Xbox was when one of Stephen's friends.
Yeah, Crackit me.
Yeah, he brought it around.
Yeah. The thing is, so I've held so many other games, and I've played Nintendo DS before for the Brain Trader game. That's the only game I was ever interested in. And the reason I wouldn't buy a Nintendo 3DS is, one, I'm going to break it, and two, the games that come out of it don't interest me whatsoever.
Exactly. I mean,
why am I going to buy a console?
And
if the games
I've been told that my reasoning for having this is perfectly reasoned. But we do have a few more games that were announced by EA.
EA and Ubisoft.
Talk about
do you want to take the EA and Ubisoft, mate?
I'll do it. I can do it. EA, you want to do Ubisoft?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. EA announced in their press conference on Monday a few big games, a few that we expecting.
The
FIFA, for instance.
Yeah, the first one on the list, Rant. So I'll say that one to the end of this list.
Was FIFA, for instance, Madden 25, which looks amazing on PS4. Titanfall, which is a new game.
Yes.
Battlefield 4. Peggle 2. Yes, they made a big announcement of Peggle 2.
They should have really made a big announcement for Peggle 1.
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Apparently, actually, there's fighting involved in that. Plants vs. Zombies. And finally, the reboot, originally announced as a sequel.
Yeah.
The reboot of Mirror's Edge.
Yeah,
Rant away.
You've had one game which came out in 2008, which was a fairly simple two-dimensional game in terms of its storyline.
Well, it was free, right?
And trust me, there's nothing more fun than sitting here watching kick ass in it. But of course, there's nothing more awkward than watching him scream at the fucking screen about it. When basically all of a sudden a mass army has spawned twice.
Oh god, there is one level in that game. I will let you get back to this in a second. There is one level in that game where you're in a subway and your entire
I knew he was going to bring that one up.
Get from one end of the subway to the other. Simple enough way, right? No, cause firstly, you get the first wave of guards. Easy enough to take down, bang bang, you're all dead. Second wave comes along, okay, bit trickier, whatever, and then they just throw every single guard in the metropolitan area in your face.
And the thing is,
Do you know what the weird thing is?
Yeah.
I've seen stoned people do that.
Yeah.
And they do it without even thinking. It's ridiculous.
but the thing is, right? 2008 it came out, so it's like what, 5 years old. They're doing a reboot. It's like, surely give us a couple of shit sequels first.
Originally announced as a sequel, it's going to be a reboot instead. Apparently, they just want to get the new story there.
Yeah, how do you reboot something which barely had a story?
Well, there you
And
go.
a lot of people say, "Oh no, it did have." Yeah, I get it had a story, but it wasn't an interesting one.
It had a story in the same way that I have a stake taped to my nose. But that, hypothetically, there is a semblance of it, but there is no actual stake.
What do you mean there's a semblance of a steak on your nose?
Well, I can smell steak.
Alright, Ubisoft. Now there's a couple of ones here. Trials Fusion and Trials Frontier.
Ubisoft poop. Yeah.
Watch Dogs. Rocksmith 2014.
Which actually looks pretty mad. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's a variation of Guitar Hero.
Are we just changing the name?
No, it's a variation of it. But the guitars are very similar to the Rock Band, how they look like real ones. And, however, they're going to take a little bit more effort than just pressing a button. There's a little bit more string work type of thing done to it.
Shit. And Tom Clancy's The Division.
Now, obviously, I like Tom Clancy games.
I like those. Here's the thing.
Ghost.
So far, every time he's interrupted, here's the thing.
Yeah, Ghost Recon is one of my single favorite games to play on like the old computer. Like when we got the computer we have downstairs, we got the Packard Bell CDs. The first PC games I ever played on our computer were in order: Monsters Inc., Ghost Recon, Quake.
Yeah.
And
it's surprised when Ghost Recon's part. Ghost Recon's put in the same kind of pack as Monsters Inc.
Yeah. Then it was Return to
I'll fuck you up, Sully!
Then it was Return to Castle Wildenstein. And then it was
Return to Castle Wildenstein.
Then it was
you actually played Soldier of Fortune before Castle Wildenstein.
Sorry, Soldier of Fortune, Castle Wildenstein, then Quake.
Yeah. But the big game.
So here's the thing.
When I got the Xbox 3, we got it with loads of games, and it came with Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, which still amuses me. And then we got Rainbow Vegas 6 too.
Yeah.
And I have to say, Rainbow Vegas has to be my single favourite game that I've ever played on an Xbox.
But biggest game, in my opinion, out of all those Ubisoft ones, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Pirate Assassins!
Adam is happy about this.
There is one thing you should never, ever, ever announce with a guy like me who has an Xbox, and that is Assassin Pirates!
There's another game I want to talk about as well.
Assassin Pirates!
You cannot escape the trails of it on YouTube. You can. Is the new Wolfenstein game.
Yeah.
Again, it's as I was saying to you, Geek, of the show. It's again another Nazis win scenario, which I'm kind of sick of. But it does look like they may have enough elements. But my issue is it just doesn't look like Wolfenstein anymore, which could be kind of like the nostalgia of it. It might be it might be a case of no, it is time for it to evolve. But I was looking at the trailer, the gameplay in the trailer is like this just looks like any other game that any other first-person shooter that I could have picked up. Whereas Wolfenstein had its own kind of feel about it. I mean, obviously you had the old Wolfenstein games. For me, Return to Castle Wolfenstein is my favourite. The next Wolfenstein game that came out after that was just, what the fuck is this? And it just seems to be getting more and more towards the generic, which surely is a bad move, but well, it's a bad move for someone that likes a game, but it might also be a good move because it's what people are more likely to buy. But yeah,
I think the thing to remember about Wolfenstein is that it's one of these games that hasn't really grown up well. I mean, it's aged well. I still have a lot of fun when I play Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
Which was your first?
Yeah, well, it was my first ever real kind of war shoot 'em up game. And
it was Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah, I loved every second of it because here's the thing, when I was playing that game, there was literally total immersion. I was that soldier. I was proud whenever I managed to defend my country and kill a Nazi. I was upset when a Nazi, reasonably shot me in the face for killing his friend. It was that kind of thing, It's like, that game, to me, is the pinnacle of what gaming should be. It was a shooter. It was a first-person shooter. It had an actual story, relatively historically accurate, up until the point where it got into the mysticalness. And then you have this kind of the idea of it was fully immersive.
My favourite games of all time is a tie between Sonic 2 for the Sega Mega Drive and Final Fantasy 7 for the PC. But IGN also have their awards. The best of E3 2013.
Before we jump into that,
yeah, of course.
I got some ones that we haven't mentioned.
Okay.
Just some E3 news briefly here. Gears of War Redux is not coming to PS4. Ignore the rumor going around the internet right now. Gears of War Redux, whatever. It's not coming to PS4, and it's not at E3. The convincing image below, which even features the new PSN logo, is a complete phony. Never mind the misspelling of the word trademarked.
Yeah.
Epic says the image is fake and no such title exists. Also, we would never use that font. A rep told IGN.
Yeah.
Star Wars really. A new game of Star Wars announced. Battlefront.
Yeah.
It won't be a Battlefield game. So basically, Star Wars fans no doubt have plenty of questions about what DICE plans to do with their beloved Battlefront series. Battlefront, there was 2 games for PS2 and 1 for PSP. Basically, you chose a person, went in and fought a battle.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. You could be just a normal stormtrooper, or eventually you could be Darth Vader. It was awesome.
And
but it's still too early to tell. The ink is barely drying the agreement. We don't want Star Wars plus Battlefield because that would be boring, right? Said back. DICE seemed like the obvious choice to revive the much troubled Battlefront series because originally it was EA. From the looks of it, basically they're just putting things. They're just letting people know that it's not going to be this Battlefield.
Well,
the Order 1886 is a new PS4 game. We just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Basically, it's getting PS4 is getting perhaps its most intriguing exclusive from a very unlikely source. Ready at Dawn, the Sony affiliate, but technically independent developer, well known for its God of War games on PSP, has made the great leap from handheld to console. The Order 1866 is the result, an alternate history take on the 19th century England that merges a familiar and well-worn setting with unique technology and mysterious monster-like foes. It's in a conversation with IGN, Ready at Dawn co-founder and creative visionary behind the 1886, Rue Werasolia, explains in great detail. You can go on there. The Order is about as far from a handheld game as possible. It just goes into it. Basically, it's an alternative take on English history, which should be interesting to say the least.
Those kind of games are always interesting.
But another game of interest, which was announced that's not going to be on the Xbox One, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yes, it's current gen only.
Yeah, they've said it's going to be on the Xbox 360, not the Xbox One, which is a little good news. But of course, this leads us to what the the head of Previous Xbox One said. If people who don't want to play on the Xbox One, they don't want to have to be online all the time to play the games, his reaction was, Geek?
He was buying Xbox 360.
Oh, nice. So they get to miss out on the exclusive franchises that be made for the Xbox One. Nice. But as I said, IGN's got their awards. They've got the nominations up. I haven't got the announcements yet. I'm not exactly sure when they do.
It'll be after E3.
Yeah. So
usually a week. Probably next week.
So, but give you an idea of some of the nominations. Best overall game, quite a long list here, obviously, and obviously more nominations to come, but as it stands, overall game, Watch Dogs, Dark Souls 2, Thief, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Division, Battlefield 4, Titanfall, Super Smash Bros, Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker HD, The Crew, Destiny, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall, The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, The Wonderful 101, Super Mario 3D World, and Mario Kart.
Another thing to remember is, I was, out of all the games that were announced at E3, that I had, two that got me going the most were Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
I've just read something interesting about that.
Okay, and Thief, because I'm gonna admit I didn't play Thief when it first was around. I was too young, but I started playing Thief retroactively again because a friend of mine had the game and he was like, "Do you want? Can I have a go on it?" and whatever. And there's a point where I'm buying it on Steam. Steam sponsor us, but I'm buying it because I love that game. It was everything I look for in a game. It had basically you had two choices. You could either go all out crazy and just start killing with a sword, or you could just be clever and be stealthy. And it had a good sword. Yes.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag will be released on PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Wii U. In North America, October 29th this year. In the UK, November 1st this year. And for next generation, New Year's Eve, December 31st of this year. However, according to the IGN's Big Games at E3 page, the platforms that it's available for are PS3, PC, because rumored to be for PC,
that'd be cool.
Wii U, PS4, and Xbox One.
Alright.
There's a rumor that going around that Microsoft are pulling it from 360 to make it next gen only.
If they do
They
that,
really have shot themselves in the foot, haven't they?
can I just please just out one threat because I haven't done
No.
one.
No.
And
I'll tell you what happens, right?
Blip don't own us anymore.
I know, but I'll tell you what happens.
But
Right?
Blip don't own us.
If it's pulled from 360, you buy the game on PS3. And you just come around mine and play it.
Blip gave us a reason.
I
We got a reason. We are free!
IGN's awards for
you,
best PC game. Elder Scrolls Online, Watch Dogs, because there's nothing more like in a game than reporting companies for teaching their customers badly.
I don't think that's what it is, dude.
Dark Souls 2, Thief, The Crew, Dark Souls 2 again.
Yeah.
Seriously, Jim. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Titanfall, Payday 2, and Battlefield 4.
Okay, speaking of your own PC, let me tell you a bit about a PC game. Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay.
Now, both of you are big fans of the Elder Scrolls franchise, I believe.
Yeah.
He's been a fan longer than I have.
Obviously,
The first one I played was Morrowind. That goes back when I had the blatant boots of cheating and stuff.
Elder Scrolls Online has New Game Plus-ish.
Yeah.
Along with over 150 hours of content at launch. Bethesda, is that the company's name? Bethesda?
Bethesda.
Bethesda, there you go.
Bethesda.
Has revealed that you'll be about a third of the way through the Elder Scrolls Online once you've reached level 50. And have completed all the content in one alliance. In an interview with Massively, an unnamed employee explained that once you're done with one alliance, you can start again with the remaining two, only with all the content scaled to level 50. You can level all the way up from level 1 to level 50 with your character. That's 140 to 150 hours of content. Once you get to level 50, maybe you don't want to participate in the PvP endgame, or you're not interested in group dungeons, but you really want to play more of the game. You can take the character and go back through the other alliances, but all of the content is scaled to level 50, so you can start playing through another chunk of content, but everything is harder.
Yeah, for me,
once you've played through all of that, you can do it again with the remaining alliance, but everything is even harder. We'll call it level 50 plus and level 50 plus plus. Basically, there are 2 additional tracks of the character you can use with each. You can use with each character.
Yeah, I want to see what happens when we come to Elder Scrolls 6, because Skyrim pissed me the fuck off. My older brother Drew loves that game. God, and yeah, it is visually far more impressive than, say, the likes of Oblivion and all that stuff. It's cosmetic, but it felt like all flash and no substance. All flash and no substance. Yes, it looked really nice, but it didn't fulfill me. But it's all flash, no substance. It just
all sizzle, no steak.
Yeah, exactly. It was just ridiculously and
all hype, no good game.
It just seemed like overcomplicated. Like I take Oblivion. In Oblivion, I want to hit that motherfucker. Press the button. I hit the motherfucker. But this one, the controls seem fucking weird. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Like on Oblivion, I could sit on a keyboard, up, down, left, right. I don't do the AS. What's it known as?
ASD, yeah.
Yeah.
WASD.
WASD, the WASD. I hate that. People like say, "Oh well, it's for your left hand." Yeah, I don't use my left hand for that. I use up, down, left, right. I keep it simple. Maybe I'm just an idiot and a retard. Fine, whatever. But that's how I like my gaming. Skyrim, I couldn't fucking do that for some reason. The controls wouldn't let me. But I just don't know. It just seemed like, and it also seemed like I was walking forever and getting nowhere. It was like Oblivion gave you a clear fucking cut idea.
Yeah.
You go the fuck over here. Do this. Got ya. And if you find any shit to do along the way, do it. All right. Good. The thing you need in a game is direction. And with Skyrim, again, I could be a moron, but I just kept getting lost because I thought I completed a quest, and I hadn't. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do next? Talk to this guy. Well, where the fuck is he? And it just felt like everyone was insulting me all the fucking time.
To take a break into this, I report to you probably already know, some Skyrim mods that have caught my attention. I present there is a mod in which the Space Core from Portal 2 can be found in, I think it's River Run. He crashes to Earth, and you carry him around with you.
The robot played by Steve Merchant.
No, that's Wheatley. And Space Core crashes.
Oh, Space Core crashes. Sorry.
Yeah, the one, space, in my spacesuit, space!
Accompanied by Ricardo Rodriguez.
The thing is, the second one, there is one that puts on all mud crabs in the game. It puts monocles and top hats on them. But the one that you will like the most, Geek, is Macho Man Randy Dragon.
Yes.
Of which all of the dragons are elongated versions of the Macho Man Randy Savage.
It's macho. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds cool. It's the same as the GTA one.
Yeah.
There's a WWE app on GTA, which turns them into, you can play CM Punk in GTA.
The last one I'm going to bring up from the IGN.
Batista and Kane, I think.
The IGN's biggest surprise award.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot here that you'll agree with.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to bottom up. Transistor, Rain, Murder Soul Suspect, Kingdom Hearts 3 announcement.
Yeah.
Plants vs. Zombies goes third-person shooter.
Yeah.
Sony slams Microsoft over used games and always online. Mega Man joins Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I think Wii Fit Girl beat that one.
Mirror's Edge 2.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront. Halo's cloaked reveal for Xbox One.
Yeah, nobody expected Halo to be on an Xbox game. Not this year, anyway.
Kiefer Sutherland is the voice of Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah. I've just been doing a quick look through IGN to see what I can pull. Actually, some details about Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Originally, it was Final Fantasy versus X 111.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic NX changed into Final Fantasy 15. This is the first time two numbered Final Fantasy stories take place in the same universe. The Fabula Nova Crystals.
Right.
All past instances had slight name changes or an extra number, i.e. Final Fantasy X2 to and 13 to Lightning Returns, Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus.
Dirge of Cerberus, yeah. That's the game which is solely about Vincent Valentine. Okay. Brilliant game.
Final Fantasy 15 will be available for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 consoles.
Uh-huh.
The release date is still unknown. However, story and characters. Set in modern times with a touch of medieval influences, the story focuses on Nocta Lucius Callum.
Right.
Is that right? The prince of a dynasty which rules a city-state that has the last remaining crystal.
Mm.
A crystal was stolen by an invading nation, the global conflict ensues, blah, blah, blah. Joined by military tactician Ignis Scientita, a melee fighter named Gladius Amatita. I'm probably ruining these names, by the way.
Well,
Gun wielding Prompto, Argentine and Royal Family Guards, Corius as well. There's also one other character that appears to get close with Noctis, even if her connection with him is still unknown. Her name is Stella Nox Fleuret. She seems to be strong and fight well with a rapier. So there you go. Apparently there's also sequels in plan as well.
Okay.
There is an online trailer as well.
Okay.
Big games at I got big games at E3 here.
Yep.
Assassin's Creed, Armour 3, Batman Origins, which looks amazing.
Yeah.
Available for PC, PS3, Xbox 360, Wii U.
That's a game we haven't really covered much about.
There's not been much that we can because it's just been video additional.
What we know for a fact are we know Slade, better known as Deathstroke is in this game.
PS3 exclusive content is that you can play it.
It focuses on the
pre-order now.
It focuses on the younger years of Batman.
Yeah, it's the Origins.
Yeah.
You can also PS3 and PS4 exclusive content is the Azrael skin from Nightfall. When Batman broke his bat, he was Azrael took over. You get that costume, that Batman costume. And for me, and what I love because he was originally the first Batman I ever saw, Adam West 1966 Batman skin. I love Adam West to this fucking day because he played it geniusly in a role that he was supposed to play it as. It splits people. Fuck you.
We all disagree about that on the show.
Yes. So we'll move on.
Yeah. I mean, the basic point is, and I'm not going to get into an argument about it, the reason I didn't like it is because for me, Batman is a serious character, and I don't like the camp Batman. Unfortunately, that means I have to dislike Adam West's rendition because I hate camp. It's not because it's Adam West, it's because it's a camp.
No,
Adam West is
think about it. Your first introduction to the character
was the animated series.
Exactly. So that's a serious Batman.
That's the same for me. That's why I didn't like Adam West.
Me, my first introduction to the character was Batman and Robin. Was seeing Burt Ward and Adam West come flying on my TV and Cecil Romero as the Joker. The campness and that. And then I saw the animated series.
Yeah.
And then I saw the Batman. Actually, I saw the Batman film before I saw the animated series. So actually, I did it in chronological order, which is weird.
The reason I saw the movie is because of the animated series.
Yeah, I saw the movie, then I saw the animated series. So I actually did it in right order, which is kind of weird. I mean, I was 4 years old. I was 5 years old when I watched Batman Returns, which is no one now was fucking scared of the Penguin.
Yeah.
To me, so that's great. Also, you get to play. Deadshot is confirmed to be in it. Black Mask is the baddie, and Joker is confirmed to make an appearance.
I like Black Mask.
That bit with the Joker is like, glad if you should drop that. Just
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's in the room.
Yeah. That was a good one, actually.
Here's the thing, I don't do act like.
I don't do speaking.
I don't do impressions on purpose. I do them accidentally.
Yeah, Batman Arkham is also going to have an Origins Blackgate for the 3DS and Vita, sorry. Barbie Dreamhouse Party, there you go, Funk.
I am so looking forward to breaking it with a sledgehammer.
Battlefield 4, Bayonetta 2 below. Beyond Two Souls was a PS3 exclusive. Black Gold for the PC. Unannounced AAA game for Xbox One. Bravely Default Flying Fairy. Brothers A Tale of Two Sons. Call of Duty Ghosts. We all know that coming out at Christmas.
Yep, while Geek's announcing this, Stephen, I'm going to need you to do me a favour. You need to stand up.
Cast of Illusion,
And,
starring Mickey Mouse HD.
Take any wrestler pose you see fit.
Castlevania, Lord of Shadows 2.
And I'll tell you when you can drop that, okay?
Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer's got a new game out for PC. Company of Heroes 2 for the PC. Crimson Dragon D4 and D4 both for Xbox One. Dark Souls 2, DayZ, Standalone Deadfall Adventures.
Thank you very much.
I don't know where that falls. Dead Nation, Dead Rising 3 for Xbox One. Deadpool, Destiny, Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Director's Cut.
Deus Ex Human Revolution, what?
Director's Cut hold on 1 minute. For Wii U, Xbox 360, PS3 and PC, and Mac.
Hold on!
As well as Deus Ex The Fall for iOS. Fable, Diablo 3, Disney Infinity, Doki Doki Universe.
Doki?
I don't know. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Dragon Age 3 Inquisition, sorry.
Yeah.
Dragon's Crown Drive Club DuckTales Remastered for 360, PS3, PC, Wii U, PlayStation 4, Xbox, and then probably a few others. Dying Light, Dynasty Warriors 8. Fucking Dynasty Warriors 8. I remember that was 5.
Yeah, well.
I don't think they were made anymore. Elder Scrolls Online, Fantasia, which is, as it sounds, is a fucked up game. Apparently, it's also a really cool one. Farming Simulator 2013.
Oh, I'm so psyched for that.
Yeah! For PC, PS3, Xbox 360, 3DS, and Vita.
Ready to get back to bitches!
If you buy that, I feel pity for you.
FIFA 14, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 10 and X2 HD remastered, PS3 only. Final Fantasy X1V, which of course is 14, A Realm Reborn for PC and PS3. Flower Vita, Forza Motorsport 5, Game and Wario, Goodbye Demonia, Gran Turismo 6, Halo 5, Hometown Story. Remember when Halo 3 was the last Halo game ever?
Then there was Reach.
Yeah. They announced Halo 3, the last one ever, and it's like there's Reach, ODST, then there was Halo 4. Infamous Second Son, Just Dance 2014.
Master Chief, where are you going? To finish this franchise.
Killer Instinct, Killer is Dead, Killzone Shadowfall, Killzone Mercenary, Kingdom Hearts 3 for PS4 and Xbox One only, which has pissed off a lot of people. However, you know what they've turned around and said?
What?
I'm getting a PS4.
Yeah.
That no one wants to buy it for Xbox.
Yep.
Not even Microsoft want to buy Xboxes.
Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 for PS3 and remix NAF. Lego Marvel Superheroes, which as a person is a Marvel fanboy, looks amazing. And a Lego fanboy, it looks amazing. Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. Local Cycle, Lords of the Fallen, Lost of Planets 13, Luftwasser. Magic the Gathering, The Jewels of the Planeswalker 2014. PC 360 and PS3, Madden 25, Mad Max, McGrunner Dark Pulse, Mario and Luigi Dream Team, Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games, Mario Golf World Tour has been pushed for 3DS, has been pushed to 2014, Mario Kart 8, Mario Party 3DS, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid Zeros, Minecraft Xbox One Edition, Mirror's Edge 2, Monsters High 13, Wishes Shadow Secrets, Mimosa Rebirth, Murdered Soul Suspect, NBA Live 14, Need for Speed Rivals, NHL 14, Pro Evo Soccer 2014, Phineas and Ferb, Quest for Cool Stuff. That's probably the most accurate game ever.
Yeah.
Phineas and Quest for Cool Stuff.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Okay.
Duo Destinies, Pikmin 3, Plants vs. Zombies 2, It's About Time, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, Pokemon X and Y, which is huge development up there and is the reason I am going to get a 3DS. Project Cars, Project Spark, both for Windows and Xbox. Project X Zone, Puppeteer, Rain, Quantum Break, Rayman Legends, Rise of the Triad, Reese Sons of Rome, Rune Factory 4, Sacred 3, Saints Row 4, Scribblenauts Unmasked, Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments, Shin Megami Tensei 4, Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem, Skylanders Swap Force, Sonic Lost World for Wii U and 3DS.
Don't worry, just a little.
South Park, the Stick of Truth, which is believe it or not, is an RPG for Xbox. for South Park.
Oh no.
Splinter Cell Blacklist, Star Wars Battlefront, Sunset Overdrive, Super Mario 3D World, Super Smash Bros. Wii U, Super Time Force, Tales of Xillia Terraway, The Bureau, XCOM, Disc D, Classified, The Crew, The Evil Within, The Last of Us, The Legend of Zelda, Link Between Worlds, The Legend of Zelda, Wind Walker HD, The Order 1886,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hero and a half shell. Total power.
Out of the Shadows for PS3, Xbox, and PC. Tekken Evolution Thief for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Time and Eternity, PS3, Titanfall, to be announced. Rumor is it's going to be both PS3 and Xbox. PS4 and Xbox One. Tom Clancy's The Division. Total War Rome 2, Transistor. It was a lie, I'm on T still. Trials Frontier, Trials Fusion, Until Dawn, Valhalla Nights 3. I'm on W now. Watch Dogs, Wii Fit U, Wii U Party, Wolfenstein, The New Order, X. YS Memorials, I'm on Y. Yalaba, Ninja Gaiden Z, Yoshi's New Island, Young Justice Legacy.
Ooh.
Zumba Fitness World Party, and the game that's not mentioned there, even though it's E3 and we know it's coming out this year for Xbox 360, PS3, and I believe the Wii, probably even the Wii U, is WWE 2K14.
And let us not forget the new Deadpool game.
And I said Deadpool earlier.
Did he?
Yes, I did. When I was on D. That is every game that's going to be at E3 this year.
And speaking of games that are going to be out, the next 7 days of gaming.
Woohoo!
On June 13th today, Rugby Challenge 2 for Windows, PS3 and Xbox 360. Tomorrow, June 14th, The Last of Us for PS3.
Okay.
And then...
I think that's out already today, over here.
And finally, June 18th, Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2 for PS Vista.
PS Vista one. Yeah.
I see. Okay, and for movies,
I can tell you right now what's coming out this weekend on the movies. There's only one movie that matters that's coming out this weekend.
Yes.
Superman, Man of Steel. Basically, go home anywhere else. Any other film comes out this weekend because you ain't gonna beat it.
Yeah. You've got This Is the End, which stars the likes of Evan Goldberg, Seth Rogen.
Evan Goldberg, that's the writer and director, I believe.
Yeah, Emma Watson.
Yes.
You got Man of Steel, directed by Jack Snyder, as you said. Screenplay by David S. Goya. Sorry, Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Kevin Costner, Dan Lane, Russell Crowe, Ali Zura, Michael Shannon, Andre Shrew, Christopher Maloney, Lawrence Fishburne, Richard Schiff, and Harry Lennox. You've also got The Bling Ring on June 14th as well, also starring Emma Watson, Katie Chang, Claire Gillian, Tysa Farmiga, Leslie Mann, Gavin Rossdale, and Paris Hilton. And then topping off for this week's movie releases, My Little Pony, Equestria Girls by Hasbro Studios. It stars Tara Strong.
Flipping off, Dan.
Tara Strong, Ashley Ball, Andrea Libman, Tabitha St. Germain, Kathy Wesley Luck, and Nicole Oliver.
Yeah, This Is the End is a comedy about the end of the world, which is basically a parody on celebrities because Seth Rogen is a writer director. He also takes part in it. Jay Baruchel, as you mentioned before, boss Jay Baruchel, James Franco, Craig Robinson, as the Americans call him, Danny McBride, and Jonah Hill are the main cast, and everyone else does cameo roles. Basically, there's an end of the world happens when celebrities have a big party.
Yeah.
And everything happens, spirals out of there. Obviously, Man of Steel is a new Superman to me. I'm not a Superman fan. He's always been the big blue Boy Scout.
Yeah.
But this looks an amazing film.
Well, you've seen the trailers, I assume.
Yeah, I've seen the trailers.
The recently released ones, yeah.
Have you seen the TV spot? The most recent one. He's flying with Lois in his arms, and Lois gives a look on her face that the only thing you can imagine is it's not like, usually when Superman's flying with a chick, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm flying with this man. This is, holy shit, get me the fuck away from there. At the same point of going, oh my god, I'm flying.
Yeah, obviously this one stars the likes of Russell Crowe playing Jor-El.
Yeah, Russell Crowe plays Jor-El. Kevin Costner, is it?
Kevin Costner
is... He played Jonathan Kent. Who's playing Martha? Amy Adams plays... Amy Adams is Lois Lane. Diane Lane plays Martha, and Michael Shannon plays Zod, which means...
If I give you some pictures, can you pop them up on the screen? That'd be too much work.
No, I'll put them up for you.
Lawrence
You
Fishburne,
twat.
and of course, Lawrence Fishburne plays Perry White.
Yeah.
The Bling Ring is a film about a bunch of teenagers deciding to steal shit, and it plays a very different Emma Watson.
Very much so. And My Little Pony is My Little Ponies. So there you go.
Is Funk's favourite franchise.
Dick bugger off.
Now, we've covered a lot of gaming and entertainment stuff there.
Yeah,
So before we move on into Am's bit about apps and anything you want to talk about yourself, I want to talk about one game in particular that we've all played.
Yeah.
Right? Marvel Heroes Online.
Yeah.
Right. We've played the free version. You've taken the role of the Thing.
I have.
Adam, you're playing Hawkeye.
Correct.
And I've been playing Daredevil. Not Deadpool, as I always say.
You do. That's the first time you actually got it right.
Yeah, it's by Paul Heyman and Paul Bearer, you know what I mean?
We got that one right. Eventually.
No, we've all had different experiences with the game. I've had a chance to play a little bit further than...
Well, you cried when you looked at my character.
Your character has a 455 defense. Fuck you in the nuts.
Yeah, like a 1451.
Yeah.
Let's go around with opinions.
We'll start with you, Adam.
I
Then we'll go to
I
Geek.
know what films this.
When it comes to superhero games that are online, you have one of two options. You can either go Marvel
Or DC.
or DC.
As in life.
I prefer DC Online for the simple reason that I'm a big guy for custom creation. So if you with Marvel Heroes,
You play as
you play as Marvel Heroes. And don't get me wrong, I love the game. The game's pretty well designed. I mean, it's a bit clunky, but it's well designed, and I love the characters you're going to play as. But
I like the idea, yeah, because like you were saying, I like the fact that it's B-list character.
Yeah.
Like you start the initial 5.
yeah, but again, it's like for me, I can't connect with Hawkeye. I can, however, connect with the guy whose morals I'm coming up with. In DC, I play a villain, and it's fun to play the villain because, like, for me, because it's just funny. I get to work with Joker, and for these two, it's because they get to hear me spout stuff like, I'm evil, I will eat your babies, mwahaha. It's like, why do you eat their babies? I'm a villain. It's what I do. And, it's just, I love the fact that I can have a laugh with DC, whereas in Marvel, you're kind of almost too focused on on being one of the set. Whereas in DC, it's more free reign. So, again, good game. Check it out, but I prefer DC.
What?
Again, right, it's a nice, simple enough game. There are certain aspects I like. When you die, you go back and you
either go back to the waypoint or you'll be revived.
Yeah, or in some cases, it's not even a waypoint. It's like when I fight Kingpin as match later on, every time I died, I ended up outside the lift, which once you get in, you go on that level. So it's like, okay, I'm not too far away. But, the damage that you've inflicted isn't reset. It's not like when you die in a level and you start from the checkpoint, the guy, like in DC. Online, the villain's health bar is restored.
Yeah.
In Marvel, it isn't. It's where you left it.
Yeah.
So a lot of the cases, it's always like a bit like Granny, you have to keep going back and fighting. Some people might say, well, that's too easy, no, Jazz. For me, that's like, well, no, that's good. Because also you're fighting a lot of these people with others. The worst case scenario is you miss out on experience, which is like, it's a bit of a shit, but that's your don't fucking die kind of moment, because there's nothing more frustrating than finally killing a boss, but you die in the last second, so you miss out on all the experience. It's a shit thing that happen. I understand why you pick From a Limited thing. My thing is, if you're gonna have that though, change the story, make the story a bit more, have a better single player element to it. Whereas, like, also you played like you think, but why not have something which caters to that? Like, why not have a single player option within that game? DC, with DC, if you know what the mission, you have a lot of missions which involve you working alongside other people. Okay, get rid of 20 possessed people. All right, no problem. But then once you go into the building to take on the boss, you're on your own. You can't have other players help you. They've all entered, if you will, a single-player mode.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing of, something as well. The first, as a hero, you fight with Superman. First go. As a villain, you fight with Lex Luthor. Like, fight alongside. It's like...
Yeah.
And it's just a string of way of, because that was the guy I was playing with, and I joined a group with him. It's just me and him, and we kicked ass, man. We were going for a while.
My big thing has always been story. I like the Marvel story so far.
Yeah.
I've seen Victor Von Doom, Hood, who I've now instantly I've started to even consider cosplaying as him. I started designing how I would do the question cosplay, and I worked out how to do the mask. But now even I'm going, well, actually. So I want to look into the character of the Hood. You see Elektra, you see Bullseye, you see Kingpin, you see all these different characters. You get to the story, and it's good voiceover work.
Yeah.
And it obviously builds a story. Great start. Because when we were watching that, because obviously we get kind of an idea of what was going on, because I've had the benefit of teaching me a lot about the Marvel Universe. And we both kind of know what was going on at the beginning. So when the intro ends the way it does, we're both going, what the fuck? And obviously, with it does something which I've never really seen done in animated movies, which is make Victor Von Doom look like the evil piece of shit that he is.
Yeah,
the threat that he is.
You know what's great about that? It's because they've worked with the company.
Yeah.
Marvel can't do anything with Victor Von Doom when he's outside the cartoons. Sorry, outside of the gaming or whatever else, because he's owned by a different company, and they said, "Go, this is the Victor we want."
Julian McMahon. Wankers.
Oh,
but
but
other things with the game, obviously playing as Deadpool. There you go, I did it again. Playing as Daredevil.
You're a distance guy, aren't you?
What?
You're a distance guy, right? Or was it like?
I'm a distance guy.
No, you're a distance, right? Yeah.
You have two. You start with 2 main attacks. You also your basic.
You're
reliable Billy Clubs. And then there's this one where you jump. You kind of jump and kick.
Alright.
And it's fine to get fun, but when you're trying to face bosses like Venom or Venom or Green Goblin, who are always moving all over the place, it's ridiculous because you all you do is jump all over the place. And use
I mean, the problem with us is that I need a PC.
Yeah.
I mean, I admit I haven't got a PC, so Boss is gracious enough to lend me a usage on his. I have a Pro 5. He said, "I can do what I want." I don't download anything within. Well, I download a few comics, but other than that, nothing much. Stop that, right? And I'm a something, man. It's all right. So I'm playing it, and I'm sitting there. What we really need is me to have a PC so I can sit there and go, right, lads, Marvel, right? Yeah. Go, boom, let's kill these cunts.
I mean, same can be said for DC.
Oh yeah,
but
the problem. Yeah. So I'm sitting there. I chose the thing. I enjoy the game.
Yeah.
I enjoy the fact that when you start up, your team isn't, or choose anyone that's playable.
Yeah.
Because I'd be tempted to go with Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah. They've got to make the money.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
you do unlock people. All playable characters are unlockable.
I have a pillow beard.
Yeah. That's only beard you will have.
But
the 5 characters you unlock, you get straight away get the option of Daredevil, who is what's his official?
I didn't really look at it. It's I definitely would say Rage Fighter. See, he's not a title. I think he's just a fighter. That's the best way I can put it.
It's just fighter.
Yeah.
You get Storm, who is a projectile.
Yeah,
Scarlet Witch, who is mental.
No.
Hawkeye, who Funk chose,
range.
is a range projectile, and Thing, who is a tank.
Yeah.
I chose Thing because I just wanted to clobber things, so I did, and now I'm level 11, and Boss is sitting going, "How is that? What the hell have you done, geek?"
I think I'm level 13 as well.
I'm like level 11, and he's going, "What did you do, geek?"
Yeah, but of course, being a tank, you're gonna have more health and more defense, which makes perfect sense.
All the stuff I attributed to him, I've been quite lucky what I found.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And the experience has always helped me gradually get really quick up the ranks, and that's something else. It doesn't take you ages to level up, so you're not lagging behind other people.
Yeah, with DC, it's kind of hard to see how you're leveling up.
Yeah,
but to be honest with you, my big complaint again comes down to the idea of. They both DC Online and Marvel Heroes Online could do with a better single player element, because there's going to be a lot of people that don't want to fuck around with other people.
Yeah.
I like it the DC when I end up building on my own. Right, I'm going to take on this boss, but it's like a game like put it this way, I would sooner get Injustice, Gods Among Us than DC Online if I had to pay for one of them. You know, it'd be like, well, I'll get Injustice Gods Among Us stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm always going to pick a single-player story over a multiplayer option. Everyone's obsessed about multiplayer. I'm not. I'm exact opposite.
I'm quite the same.
Yeah, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean?
I don't mind playing multiplayer, but I play games by myself a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, W13, I get that, and the idea is they go, well, you can play with your friends through universe mode. Yeah. And I'm sitting going, I don't play with my friends on my universe. I go around theirs and play on their universe, or they'll come around mine and play on my universe. But I sit there and I just play.
It takes anywhere
Studio Dog is not happy.
I would say it takes anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks
Studio Funk
before the elitist multiplayer start, and that's my thing. Like if you take a game like LoL, League of Legends, by God, the elitist community on there, you can be banned for not playing the way that other people play. Like, for instance, you get people telling you, no, we need this person to do this, do this, do this. Like, you have someone, we need people in the jungle, which is ridiculous. You know, I don't do that. Someone could
you go raiding, don't you?
Yeah, someone could get me banned because I choose not to play the normal strategy.
I'll tell you what happened. You know what's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm hopefully going to get a job in the next couple of weeks. It's looking as if it's going to happen. Yeah. One of the first things I'm going to do is buy a laptop.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come around here and we're going to be sitting going, right, lads, ready?
But yeah.
It'll be on both DC and Marvel.
But yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the game. The story aspect of what I've seen so far is quite cool. I like the range of villains to play with, so that's kind of cool as well.
Right.
It'd be kind of cool if they do maybe a DLC later on where you could maybe unlock some villains to play on.
Yeah. Alright.
Obviously, it's called Marvel Heroes.
Moving away from the gamings now. Kind of moving away from that. Any casting news?
I'm going to go a quick double check. There's not really casting news.
While you're double checking that, I do want to talk about a quick thing that was highlighted to me in the news. It's one news article, not very much fun, but it's in regards to it's British government stuff. This will take about a minute for me to quickly run through. Basically, Conservative government, the Tories and the UK, have called for minimum wages to be suspended. Fuck nuts, they're morons, but hopefully David Cameron will continue his trend of ignoring his backbenchers. So yeah, just highlighting that little news article. That's all I've got to say about that.
Briefly,
yep.
There's no casting news. There's been a big week for trailers. The new 300 Rise of an Empire trailer has been released. A new Hobbit, Dissolution of Smaug was released. A new TV spot for Asylum was released, as well as a new one for Adam Partridge's movie, Adam Partridge Alpha Father.
Yeah.
Alpha Papa, sorry. Josh Whedon did talk about Guardians and Avengers 2. He said he knows what he wants to accomplish. I enter upon Avengers 2 with a different mindset.
Stop standing on the fucking cable!
I wasn't standing on it, it was attached to my foot.
I thought it was...
You did it on purpose, that was the problem.
There's a bit...
He was doing it on purpose to wind me up.
There's a bit on my shoe that's coming off and got cut on that.
I enter Avengers 2 with a different mindset than I did the first one. I feel I know so well what it is. I now have to, I want to accomplish, much like Much Ado, which is his latest film, Much Ado About Nothing, which is a rework of Shakespeare's classic.
Saw the trailer for it. Looks interesting enough.
I now have a real sense of the troop I'm working with and the structures and the opportunities. Whedon also has been keeping an eye on the other projects currently bubbling away over at Marvel, and has been waxing lyrical about James Gunn's take on Guardians of the Galaxy. I've talked to Marvel about the story from the beginning and the different drafts, explains the director. One of the questions he asked me was, what do you think of James Gunn? And I giggled like a schoolgirl because I was like, oh, this movie is going to work. My only piece of advice has been, I want to hear more of James. Let's pull out the formula, give me more James. Make it weirder.
Yeah.
The only way to achieve that Star Wars vibe, because it's pretty much what it is not to chase it. It's to try and be an original universe and have all the fun and do all the stuff. And James he's perfect for that, because even I said a raccoon, and James's thing was, here's the deal, it's about the raccoon. This is why I love it, because of a raccoon and a tree. And I'm like, okay, that's the guy you need.
Yeah.
And also more talk about it later on in the week. He came back and he just said, that there won't be a crossover between Avengers 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy. It was only recently he was talking about the work there, but despite his enthusiasm, it sounds as though there won't be no overlap between Avengers 2, which kind of made people think, well, what about Thanos? He's obviously a space-based villain. It's been speculated that he'll be introduced before the prime antagonist of Avengers 2, but according to Whedon, the two films will be entirely separate. We're following Guardians at Shepperton Studios, so literally they're shooting Guardians wraps, and a few weeks later, or whatever, however long it takes to get the sets ready, Avengers 2 is again recorded in the same studios. But we won't be swapping cast members. Every movie is its own thing, and it has to be. So let's take a lot of petting note and write a very different draft, and I'm not ruling that out. Whedon has been known in the past to just go, fuck it, and write a new draft. Given that Iron Man 3 kept its Avengers ties on the back burner throughout, perhaps Phase 2 will be far less interconnected than Phase 1, with each standalone movie ploughing its own furrow. We'll find out for sure when the Guardians of the Galaxy opens up on August 1st, 2014, before Avengers lands nearly a year later on the 1st of May, 2015. That's pretty much all there is. Henry Cavill and Amy Adams mentioned their favourite Man of Steel moments, but that's a video, so you're hard pushed to find that from here. The new teaser trailer for Diana featuring Naomi Watts, and Warner Brothers passed on the Dumb and Dumber sequel. So there's that. Jerry Bruckheimer talks about Top Gun sequel, saying he's hoping it'll still happen with Tom Cruise. And here's an interesting thing. Man of Steel has not been released yet. Am I correct?
It hasn't been released yet.
Yes. However, Zack Snyder and David S. Goyer will return for Man of Steel sequel, which was announced last Monday. They're that confident that's going to be a hit that they've already planned the sequel with the same directing and writing style. But however, this is a major thing for me. Dan DiDio and DC and Jim Lee are DC's co-publishers. They are legends in the business. They've said it messes everything up that you can imagine. They've turned around and basically they went, about that. In the 70s when they released Superman.
Yes.
Their tagline was, "You will believe a man will fly."
Yeah.
Jim Lee said, "Not only will you believe a man will fly, you will believe this could happen in the real world."
Fucking hell.
Nice.
Dan DiDio turned around and went, "There was moments where I sat in a room full of comic book writers and comic book enthusiasts and basically the DC crew.
Yeah.
They were watching a preview of some of the stuff." And he goes, "You had anywhere from 25-year-old to 45-year-old men going at a simple shot. How do they do that? We couldn't do that in the comics." Apparently, not only will this make there's not only a movie that will make people go, Superman could happen in real life, not only a movie that people will sit there and go, "Oh my God, they've finally broken the Superman curse."
Yeah.
I read one review of from a guy who said this. It was on Tumblr, so there was no rules or anything what you can put in it, but he did keep spoilers out of it. He basically turned around and went like this, "Boss."
Yeah, I'm listening.
He turns around and goes, "There's more action in this film than anything I've ever seen. In particular, never mind any Superman film. Not only will you believe that that a man can fly, you'll believe a man can do everything that Superman does. And not only this, DC is supposed to be celebrating and going, we've finally done it with Superman." And Marvel will sit there and go, "What the fuck do we do now?"
That's a big...
Because Marvel will sit there and go, "Oh my God, they've got Superman working. We know Batman works. They're only a few away."
And
if they can if they do Green Lantern 2,
yeah,
I know it's a big if. But if they do Green Lantern 2 and they do it so that Green Lantern works,
yeah,
you know how you do that?
Make it a normal costume.
Don't recast it, but make it a normal costume and get a different director. Because Ryan Reynolds to me was perfectly cast.
Yeah.
Because you can give the Smalley how I don't fucking know. Some cunt.
Basically, it wasn't Christopher Nolan.
No.
Who's like
get Nolan as a producer.
Yeah. He's like the fucking
producer of this one.
Just give Nolan a pile of various DC comics and say,
and money.
You see, you pick, we'll fund.
They've already got a treatment for the Flash out there, ready to go. They're just waiting for success from other ones.
Yeah.
The Flash is after Green Lantern. After the Flash is Wonder Woman. After the Wonder Woman, they want an Aquaman movie. Martian will be Hawkeye in the Justice League movie. He'll be brought in during that because they can't figure out a way that they could sell Martian
really
Manhunter
hard to make that
into a movie.
I mean, I had the fucking job of trying to fucking cast it.
So, but Aquaman and everything else they're ready for. Here's the thing I heard about the Flash treatment.
Yeah.
It was wrote by Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns is a legend in the comic book industry.
Yes.
He wrote Blackest Night, Brightest Day. He wrote the story for Injustice, I'm not mistaken. And not only that, he's the man who made the Flash from this. He runs to, oh my god, the Flash is an amazing character.
Yeah. So it introduces things like the Speed Force.
Speed Force, the Flashpoint. Yes, well, he was a major part of Flashpoint, and he was a major part of. He's now in charge of DC Entertainment.
If it wasn't for Jeff Jones, you wouldn't have had it to the point where Flash becomes a guy that saves the fucking world in the JLU animated.
If it wasn't for Jeff Johns, you wouldn't be having a DC Dark movie where Satana, because Constantine, Deadman, all these characters are going to be brought in a Justice League Dark movie.
Yeah.
By I don't know, who could do a movie like that director-wise? I mean, it's quite dark. You're going to need a lot of prosthetics. I know. Benicio del Toro. He did Hellboy.
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth.
That might work.
I think that might work.
It might do.
Just watch out for Selma Blair, who's going to end up inevitably being cast as fucking Satana. Although I can give you some pointers on who should be Satana. However, that is basically all I've got. Man of Steel looks amazing. And pretty much, as much as I like the look of this, this is the end, and as much as I'll be rewatching certain parts of Bling Ring consistently for about 2 or 3 minutes at a go. Or maybe just one GIF for about 5 minutes.
Every hour.
Will be just destroyed in the box office.
Well, we're going to finish off the show today with a few apps. I've got one app, which I did a video about, which you can see on the Wandering Angel channel. Link will be in the description of the shout.
Link in the doobly-doo.
But the one I'm going to talk about is Speech Jammer, which in the video I kept calling Speech Zapper because there was another one. This Speech Jammer, free. Speech Zapper, 69 pence. And I keep naming the Speech Jammer. Speech Jammer is basically you download it for free for iPad, iPhone, iTouch, all that jazz. You plug in your headphones, sort your volume out because you can't have your volume too high. This tells you to turn up your volume. Bullshit. Then you just push the button and then you try to talk.
Right.
So basically, this is me talking normally.
Yes.
Now, it's been said that some people can't beat this. Alan Davies from QI, Jonathan Creek, he's been able to.
I'll grab my headphones and I'll on my iPod.
Obviously, everyone's got their own iPods for hygiene reasons. It's fantastic. I'm the most OCD one. I'm loving this. So basically, this is me talking normally. Now, it's been said by some people, not many, granted. So, some people, about 5 odd people, have said that they can't really tell it changes with my speaking because I sometimes speak quite naturally fast anyway. When I'm reading, it just looks like I'm stupid. But when I'm singing, it's easier. So I'm talking normally now. I'm going to hit the jamming. You got to have both headphones in. Yeah. So I've got both headphones in now, and what it sounds like you're in a canyon, and it's there's a lot of echoing, and it's really hard to try to hear yourself. I can't actually hear myself because of all the echoing. So it's absolutely insane. It's like being stuck. It's like that scene in an I'm trying to remember what it is. It's like something, but thing is, Geek's laughing, and I don't know why Geek is laughing. I can't tell. But yeah.
Well, yeah, because getting really
I'm
fast.
downloading the app now. I'm going to read from the book to explain exactly what I got.
I need something to read. I really do.
Give him
I don't have any Sesame Street books.
Messiah Complex.
Right here, homie. Right here.
Messiah Complex. Read some of the
Bottom.
Okay, shall I go while you're getting a book to read?
There you go, there's a comic there.
Yay!
Right. Should I go on and get the book? Okay, folks.
Well, it so happens I have.
You had Batman
Folks,
as
I have
Batman's son, yeah.
I have just loaded up the speech jammer. I'm going to read a bit out of John Green's Looking for Alaska.
Yeah.
I'm going to read. I'll pick a page. So this is me without the speech jammer.
I didn't know we could have checkbooks.
Hey, kid, guess what? Early the next afternoon, I blinked sweat from my eyes, so I taped the Van Gogh poster to the back of the door. The Colonel sat on the couch, judging whether the poster was level, fielding my endless questions about Alaska. Now, I'm about to jam it.
You continue. We'll hit the button for you. All right.
So, let's go. Her boyfriend did Van a bit of scholarship, plays bass in some band, don't know much about her family, so she really likes him, I guess. She hasn't cheated on him, which is the first, and so on. All morning I'd been unable to care about anything else. Not the Van Gogh poster, and not the video games, and not even my class schedule, but the Eagle had been brought back this morning. He introduced himself too. Welcome to Culver Creek, Mr. Halter. You're given a large measure of freedom here. If you abuse it, you'll regret it. You seem like a nice young man.
Doing well.
I'd hate to have bid you farewell.
Nice.
And then he stared at me in a
Very
manner that
nice.
was either serious or seriously malicious. Alaska calls that look.
All right, that's enough. Well done. Nice, you did it.
Ah!
Okay, Geek.
Yo.
You're going to read from X-Men Messiah Complex.
Yeah, but I'm trying to work out whether I should read it. Right?
What about the blurb at the back?
Yeah, I have actually this one has a script in the back, which is quite
All right.
Oh, that sounds trippy.
Okay, so normal, and then of course boss will press
Yes.
whenever he feels the need.
Yeah.
X-Men Summit notes. Hey X fans, when we went into Messiah Complex Creative Retreat in January 2007, we had a few vague ideas and characters we wanted to spotlight when we came out, and we had this. Enjoy the X-Office. Goals: to be a mutant today is to be part of an endangered species. This is no cycle, life and death anymore. Only
Put
death.
the other headphone in, mate, as well.
I
It
didn't
helps.
know how to do that.
Yeah, it helps. Or it doesn't help, rather.
Right, only death. Every time you put one of your kind in a hole in the ground, you are one step closer to
Good hell.
extinction. We're going to have this point home from now until November when we kick off our event. This will be the backdrop and all the monthly titles. In addition, we're going to ruin the series of short stories and titles.
Alright.
Alright,
Did I win?
You did it well.
okay. So now I'm going to read a book.
We'll all take a turn.
I'm going to read a book and then Geek whenever you're ready. So whenever you choose to. So I'm going to read from Around the World in 80 Days.
Alright, we see that on the Divine Comedy.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
In the year 1872, the house number 7 Savile Road, Burlington Gardens, the house in which Sheridan died in 1814, was inhabited by Phileas Fogg, Esquire, one of the most singular and most noticed members of the Reform Club of London, although he seemed to take care to do nothing which might attract attention. This Phileas Fogg, then an enigmatic persona, but he was a very polite man. And one of the most perfect gentlemen of good English society, succeeded one of the great orators that... Funny enough, I'm tripping over the word English.
Yeah, and more importantly, you went quite upper class when you said it.
I have no idea what you just said. An Englishman, Phileas Fogg was surely a Londoner. He was never seen on change at the bank or in any of the counting rooms of the city.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Well, those of us attempting this.
But however, the biggest change...
I can't sing, so fuck
but
it.
me and Adam... to show you exactly how bad this is, Adam, I'll demonstrate first. I'll sing You Are My Sunshine, right? Once normally, and then when I sing it again, you'll do this, right?
Okay.
Right. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Lovely.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
He turned forward all on us.
Oh,
Right, I'm gonna sing. I'll sing it only once.
Okay.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
Whoa!
Balls, we've discussed this!
And that's why you don't sing at that pitch.
Sorry.
Do it, I'll edit this bit out.
I'll go.
I'll be nice.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Okay.
Here you go.
You are my sunshine. Oh, fuck. My only sunshine.
Yeah, keep on going.
You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I
You
love
sing it
you.
louder than
Please don't take my sunshine away. I keep messing up there, but there you go.
Nice.
I moved it.
Nice
Oh,
to know.
oh, here, I'm gonna give it.
Well, hang on. What happens if we all try to have a conversation whilst that's going on?
I've got it going on now. Okay, Keith, you ready?
Sure.
Both headphones in.
Okay.
Both headphones in.
I got my double. Right. In
Ready?
3,
Two.
2. Hell, what are we going to talk about?
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk about what we're gonna have for tea.
Okay.
What we having for tea?
Well,
Okay,
we're
3,
gonna
2,
1
1.
on.
Go.
Yeah.
Right, I reckon tonight we should all have like a meat-based food. I'm thinking like
Yeah, but we have
curry
burgers for
or
lunch.
something.
We did have burgers for lunch.
I know we have burgers for lunch.
Curry.
Yeah, but what I could possibly tell is, what
Oh
I
my
could
God.
possibly tell is ask I could probably look at the possibility of pizza.
I love King. This is what it is.
See, people are laughing. Kidnapped by the Joker.
Ow!
Sorry.
I'm wearing headphones, dick munch.
I'm wearing headphones too. This is my voice. It's inside my head always.
Technically, it's not.
Sounds the same, man.
Your mom's.
Oh, mum.
Oh, we're going to kick off right here.
Oh, you kill man. Yeah.
Anyway.
You want to go? Hold on.
Hold on.
Turning it off in 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
There we
Off.
go.
Off.
Oh, thank God.
I basically, can I let you in a secret?
Yeah.
I basically just sat there with headphones on.
Yeah.
I deleted the app when you started singing.
Right. So, getting back to the rest of the apps that I have to bring to you today.
It's literally just.
I firstly bring to you a cool little app called Keep Calm Generator. Costs 69 pence. Just going to show Geek and Steven a couple of examples of stuff I've done on it. We have this. There you are.
Calm and Core Nightwing.
Yep.
You can edit the picture that you have. You can edit the colour of the background, the colour of the writing.
We'll post a fuckload of these on Tumblr.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting them all on my Tumblr tonight.
Well, we need to update the Tumblr anyway to update the pictures from last week.
Yeah, I've done all Teen Titan ones.
Remember the Home Planet.
Yeah, I've done all the...
Which pictures from last week?
Doctor.
Doctor.
Another thing I bring you today is an app called Tattoo You. Earlier on the show...
Oh shit, it's real!
Earlier on the show, I got Geek and Stephen all to stand up, and I took photos and I put fake tattoos on Stephen and Geek.
And the best part about that is that the only place that Funk could think of doing
His
it to me
face.
was my face and neck.
So, Geek,
So you got somebody to look up.
these will be, if Stephen is really nice and kind, these will be on screen.
Yeah, that's social
I
post
bring
on
you
the
Stephen
screen
with tattoos.
with grumbling.
Fuck life.
Bring you Mr.
Fuck life in the neck.
I bring you myself with tattoos. There you
I do
are.
not like the fact how fat I am in that photo.
And
That's
I
only
bring,
because of
I bring
that.
you Geek with tattoos.
Which is geek.
Yeah.
Tyson.
Thank you, Dyson. You also have the Thug Life.
Yeah.
I also bring you an app called Comic Twist, which allows you to make like the 3-4 frame comics.
Yeah.
It's the one that I made. It'll be on my Tumblr tonight.
Yeah, we'll post all these ones on the
Lonewalker1.tumblr.com.
Correct him, Monday.
It's like Geek Super Light.
I also bring you the Eye Death.
Why don't I not get to see the comic book?
What?
Don't I get to see the comic book?
Because it's long and wordy, and I'm trying to move on quickly. Geek, do you want Wentworth after you want me to refer to you as Geek or Dan?
I'm geek, you know that.
Okay, G33K.
K.
He says with the keyboard lagging. Right. You are deceased, have a nice death. I'm going to find out how you died.
Not.
You died on the 5th of March 2036 and you drowned in the world's biggest toilet.
Well, I can't swim, so that makes sense.
Okay, I am going to go back. I'm going to go.
I'm immediately going to learn to swim.
And I'm going to see if I can get out of this and do one for Stephen.
SteveJones313.
Indubitably. Okay, Stephen.
SteveJones313.
Steve Jones. 313. Return. Let's see how you died, my friend.
Error.
3 of what you need.
Steve Jones 313 died 26th of March 2029.
That's nice.
I lived longer.
Died in front of the TV trying to watch every movie ever made.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't. That sounds more like me.
And let's find out how I died.
Oh,
Get
God.
punched in the face in 2013.
The Lone Walker. No, it's not the tour line walker, the Lone Walker.
The tune.
What's really good is that you showed a paranoid man how he's going to die.
Yeah, nice, thanks.
Okay then. Oh, this is actually quite cool. The Lone Walker 1 died 22nd of December 2062. Didn't turn out to be the chosen one after all. Whoops.
Yeah.
Prick.
I also this week bring you action movie FX. Now this is one I show Stephen again.
The problem is, we can't show this.
It's on my Tumblr. Go
Yeah.
see my Tumblr.
Go to his Tumblr, sit down.
Yes.
Go to his Tumblr to look at this one. These are effects where you can create like almost like a little mini movie scene within a background that you record on the camera.
Yeah, and this is one called 200 Deaths. Stephen, do me a favour.
Yeah.
Just say stop whenever you want.
Okay.
Stop! 2003, Brian Douglas Wells, an American pizza delivery man in Erie, Pennsylvania, was killed by a time bomb that was fastened around his neck. He was apprehended by the police after robbing a bank and claimed to have been forced to do it by 3 people who had the bomb and refused and put it around his neck and would kill him if he refused. The bomb later exploded in 2007.
Yeah, that actually was made into a film. About 30 minutes or less, the pizza delivery guy gets forced into doing it with a vest on. However, that was actually going to blow up roughly about 4 hours after he robbed the bank from them.
Yeah.
But it's a comedy film they make it into.
Yep, but
nice.
those are my
It's actually a good film, it's not bad.
Also, Dumb Ways to Die. It is hilarious. So yeah, those are my apps for this week.
And it just leaves me to save that.
Bye, everybody.
Hang on. You can follow us on Tumblr. It's shouttheshow.tumblr.com. Our individual ones. Geek King, that's G33K King.tumblr.com. Adam is the Lone Walker 1, that's number 1. .tumblr.com. And SteveJones313, that's number 3, number 3, .tumblr.com. And of course, same for Twitter. At Geek King is at G33K_KNG, that's G33K_KNG. At the Lone Walker 1, that's Lone Walker number 1. And SteveJones313, that's SteveJones3 number 3. And of course, you can follow the Wandering Angel channel as well to keep up with Shout and Total Markout and any of the videos done by myself personally.
I have a new show starting soon.
Do you?
Yes. I mean, a friend of mine are doing a show about gaming.
Oh, right then.
Yes.
Take away half our content.
Another funny thing is that he's a big Sonic guy. I hate Sonic, so it should be fun to record.
I did not know he did not like Sonic Geek.
That was weird, new to me as well, to be honest.
Well,
I'll survive in this house if he hates
you
Sonic.
might want to relook how you died. And seriously, from the Lone Walker on, it's goodbye.
Bye-bye.
From the Geek King, it's goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
And from me, it's goodbye. We will see you next week on episode 19 of the Weekly Debate Succession Show. Hashtag
Space.
Stop it!
Shout.
Hashtag shout.
Space.